Well, modern conveniences lessen the pain of dealing with cold weather. In the early 20th century, people had to make more drastic adjustments. And in this week's Northwoods adventure, we head to the Charles Lindbergh house in Little Falls, where we learn how Charles Lindbergh prepared for the cold in his home.
Charles Lindbergh first arrived at his childhood home in Little Falls when he was 5 months old, but the hero-to-be would not face his first Minnesota winter until age 15.
So they had some adjustments to make. The water came from a well over in the barn, and the line only ran a foot underneath the surface of the yard.
The water line would have frozen, so Lindbergh dug a new well in the basement. He dug 25 feet and installed the tank, the engine, and the plumbing, which led to the kitchen.
The water comes in over the top of this tank. It comes out through a pipe here, goes through the firebox of the wood stove, and comes out the bottom.
Keeping fires lit in both the stove and the giant octopus furnace in the basement required a lot of wood. Several gashes on the kitchen floor show that Lindbergh sometimes chopped kindling in the house, a habit that visiting mothers would not allow in their own sons.
I probably would kick him out, although he loves doing that kind of thing, but I wouldn't let him do it in the house.
The Lindberghs only heated half of their home during the winter and would close off the other half. Charles would take advantage by bringing incubators from the barn into the closed-off dining room.
He bought the metal incubator, and he took it apart to see how it worked, and then he built 4 more. And so we have a couple of wooden ones here as well as the original metal incubator.
Even in the cold of winter, Lindbergh slept on the porch. Before going to bed, he would warm himself by the stove in the sewing room and bundle up.
He would pick up the dog and climb through the window and sleep out here on the bed.
At age 18, Charles left the Little Falls home for college and eventually the Army. Lindbergh completed the historic transatlantic flight at age 25. Visitors to the historic site had a chance to mimic the feat in the Spirit of St. Louis flight simulator.
This has just been interesting trying to fly an airplane. I'm a terrible pilot. Crashed the first time. The second time it was interesting. I was able to kind of get a feel for the airplane and how it flies.
The Charles Lindbergh site is offering a special Christmas with the Lindberghs event this Saturday from 10 until 3. Tours will be offered every 30 minutes throughout that time.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.